next block, we're going to welcome All My Children's resident hellion, Sarah Michelle Gellar. But first, she's going to try and stump you with the trivia question of the day.
Kendall's adoptive mother is named Alice Hart, and she lives in Florida, where they apparently don't get any newspapers because I don't think she knows what Kendall's up to.
Hey there, welcome back. And we had a little bit of a tape problem there. We gave you the answer to the trivia question because it's really crazy around here. Sarah Michelle Gellar is my guest today. Welcome.
We can play Jeopardy. We'll give the answer to the question.
And you were doing, what, Mike and Maddie
Mike
this morning?
and Maddie, we ran a little late, so I was a little bit late.
You had a limo driver that drove a mile an hour?
He was a very nice guy.
And you're 5 minutes from here.
It was just a little slow.
Very slow. So that's why we were so rushed. So we're going to pose you another trivia question, and I will tell it to you right now. And that is, when Erica first met Michelle, Kendall, hello. Where did she run into her? Where did she meet her? And that's the trivia question, and we'll get to that answer in the next block. Anyway, welcome.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. I miss my couch.
The first question I've got to ask you is this. Okay. Remember when you got in that car accident and you hurt your lip?
A little scar right there.
Oh, look at that. You
really
do.
teeny, yeah.
And I felt so bad for you because I was watching you work, and
me and Mary Jo, but if you go. Sorry for that.
And well, actually, she had more movement in your lip than you did. It was just like, now what happened?
I was on the way to a photo shoot. It was Kelly, Ripa, and Eva, and I had been rescheduled from a later date because Kelly forgot to show up. And in New York, no cab drivers have seat belts because it's not law. Oh, and a car in front stopped, and the cab driver, instead of slowing down quickly, just jammed the brakes, and I went right through. And went
from the back seat all the way to the...
And then left me. I got out to make sure like none of my legs were broken or anything like that. And he left me there, like bleeding in the street. So I walked to a local...
Did you freak, or were you...
I was pretty good. They say that you get like a rush of adrenaline that keeps you going. And I'm going, my face, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So I walked into a local car service, and they took me to the hospital and called my mom and sat with me. I got stitched up about 2 in the morning and was at work by like 3 in the afternoon.
So literally your tooth poked through the bottom of your...
No, it was glass, we think. I don't remember what happened. I blacked out. We think it was the glass partition in the center of the cab. Wow. So I had to get all these shots because they didn't know what metal I hit or what I hit. So I get like tetanus shot, and I was a walking disaster on the set.
You poor thing.
I kept falling asleep. I would be sitting here and all of a sudden you'd see me going,
oh gosh. And then this morning, so you were doing Mike and Maddie, and you said you were late because they had sensors come down.
We said something that was a little too lewd, and the ABC censors didn't like it, so we got to do it again.
Now, what did the ABC censors do on All My Kids?
Well, they
keep taking off.
They take out all the gore. They make sure we don't see anything that you shouldn't be seeing. And
for instance? Well, tell it now. Because this isn't ABC.
Something that's too bloody, like when Maria had her self-abortion. There was supposed to be blood, and they thought it was too gory. Or when Julia got raped, they wanted to make it was a little too violent at first. They just, you know, they make it so that daytime audiences can watch it. Even though they think we have such awful stuff, we really are toning it down.
Yeah.
No butts, no NYPD butts.
Not on daytime.
Not yet.
But if you go to Italy, then you see it.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in Europe, I don't know if you've ever been, but nudity on television is no big deal. It's everywhere. It's in commercials. It's everywhere. And no one thinks a thing about it.
We have that commercial, that nude commercial for those sprays where the... you ever seen that, where the people are spraying themselves?
Yeah. No, whoa, that's pretty risque for America.
Yeah. It's only on cable, though.
That's right.
Only on cable.
So how are you doing? Now you've been on, you're an old veteran now of All My Children.
Back in the days when I was young on the show, when I was the young one. Oh, it's great. I love it.
Are you out here for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I am. I'm visiting with Lindsay Price, used to play on
Right.
And so I went to Disneyland yesterday.
Fantastic.
I just had my Disneyland day. I got to meet Mickey Mouse.
All right, well, we're going to just take another break here, and it'll be your turn to ask Sarah some questions, plus we'll get to the trivia question.
I need this job.
Well, then you should have taken greater care to keep this job.
I'll stay out of your way.
Starting now.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Oh, Kendall, you're always sorry. Sorry is what you seem to say all the time.
What if I promise it won't happen again? I'll swear it. If you'll just leave me alone, you'll never hear from me.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't I love nothing better? But you make that impossible. You seem absolutely obsessed with trying to destroy me, Kendall.
Everything I do, you made me do.
No. Because I'm your biological mother? No, Kendall, everything you inherited from your biological father, Richard Fields.
You and I are so much more alike than you want to admit. That's why you're so anxious to get rid of me, isn't it? To avoid coming face to face with who you are and what you've done.
Oh, Kendall, you and I are nothing alike. You're just a phony. This is no place for a phony.
Well, I like that. Stamp your foot.
Thank you. You're rude things to say.
You're watching Pure Soap, and this is Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays the nasty Kendall Hart.
Misunderstood. We prefer that.
Misunderstood. Okay, Missy. Misunderstood. That's what we'll call you. Let's get to the trivia question. All right, the trivia question was, where did Erica first meet Kendall? And our first and only caller who got this one is Jean from New Mexico. Hi, Jean.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, just fine. You and Erica are great together.
Well, thank you very much.
And I had a daughter just like you.
Oh, no!
I'm so sorry. What happened to her? She says I had.
She had. Is she still with us?
She's living in Paris.
Good. That's a good place for her, I guess.
Where Erica would like me across the continent.
What's the answer, Jean?
The answer is in the hall outside of Erica's office at Enchantment, Kendall collapsed.
Yep. You did it. You did it.
Right.
And you're going to get the CD, A Soap Opera Christmas, so stay on the line and we'll get all the info for you. Thanks a lot. All right.
What now?
What now? We're going to go to the phones. But you were just saying, watching that you never watch yourself.
I rarely do. We forget. It's like we tape it. We forget that it's also on the air. So when you see it and you go, oh, my God, I did that. I look like that. It's weird.
It is kind of weird. Because you're, what, how many weeks behind?
Well, because of OJ.
Yes.
We're like 5 weeks, 4 weeks ahead. We're very far ahead.
Wow. Are you going to have a Christmas on the show, do you know?
Yes, actually, we are going to do Christmas. We didn't do Thanksgiving because we were worried about that, but we're going to have Christmas. Not a very big one.
Yeah, but at least acknowledge it. Okay, we have Paisley from Los Angeles.
Hi.
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 I wanted to ask you, Sarah, my husband and I love you. We just love hating you. You
Well,
did
thank
such a
you.
great job. We wanted to ask, how'd you get started in acting?
I was eating in a restaurant with family, friends, and an agent came up to me and said, you know, do you ever think about doing this? And, of course, at 4, I had just learned to say, hello, my name is Sarah Gellar. I live at blah, blah, blah. My phone number is. So I gave her my phone number, and she called my mom a week later, and my mom's like, what did you do?
Oh.
And a week later, I booked my first movie.
A movie? Which one was that?
It was called Invasion of Privacy with Valerie Harper and Jerry Orbach and Richard Masur and Carol Kane, and it was great.
Wow.
It runs like once a year.
It's a
on
TV? On
yeah.
TV? We'll have to look for that one. We have Rachel from Wisconsin.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I wanted to say I think you're a great actress, and I think you should get into doing movies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
We'll have you call all movie producers in L.A.
Yeah. Did you have another question, or did you just want to say that?
I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the call. And another call from New Mexico, Jane. Jane, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what's your question?
I just wanted to know if she had Kendall, the part that she played, did she go in an audition, or did they discover her in another movie or so?
It was actually a little of both. I was a little young for the role, obviously, when it first came out. And I'd been on a teen soap called Swan's Crossing where I played a similar character to Kendall.
Yeah.
Or to Erica, actually. It's closer to Erica. And so they brought me in, but I still had to audition and get a call back. And I screen tested with Susan with about 6 other girls.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah. Thank you very much. I would give you the Pure Soap T-shirt, but I forgot to bring it out here, so we'll give it to you. You're going to get it.
Oh, okay.
I promise you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And you're going to go to the mall?
I'm going to go to the mall.
Century City Mall. If you're in L.A., she'll be there.
Thanks,
anyway, we're going to go to a commercial, and then we'll be right back. Thanks a lot. Hey, I talked Sarah Michelle Gellar to stay with us for a little while we finish the show. And are you an animal lover?
I have my cat with me in California.
Oh, good.
I couldn't leave him for Thanksgiving.
I'm an animal lover, too, but you know what? Thanksgiving still equals turkey for me. However, for those of you who are adverse to the idea of eating anything with a face, General Hospital's Vanessa Marcel has the recipe for a vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner, which was exactly what she cooked for co-stars Wally Kurth and Rena Sofer while getting ready to host this Friday's ABC in Concert.
How I got involved with ABC in Concert is people from ABC saw me on the show, and they called me in. I came in, I met with David.
Your T-shirt.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.